Hey there, and welcome back to the 5 Minute English Podcast, the show where you level up your real life English, one powerful conversation at a time. Today's topic is something that hits close to home for almost everyone I know: work life balance. We live in a world where your phone buzzes with work emails at midnight, where just one more task turns into 4 extra hours, and where burnout is often worn like a badge of honor. So the question is true balance still possible? Or is it just a beautiful idea we talk about but never quite reach? With me today are two people who've lived through the chaos and come out wiser: Lisa and Anna. Welcome, ladies.
Thanks for having me. This topic is way overdue.
So glad to be here, and honestly, ready to get a little real about it.
Let's start with this. When you hear the phrase work-life balance, what comes to mind?
To be honest, a calendar full of color-coded chaos. But seriously, it makes me think of that constant juggling act, trying to be productive without losing your sanity.
For me, it's like chasing a moving target. Just when you think you've nailed it, boom, new deadline, sick kid, or a team crisis. It's never static. It's more like balancing on a surfboard than holding a scale.
That's such a great visual. Balance is something dynamic, not fixed. Do you think the traditional 9 to 5 structure still works in today's world?
Not really. Our lives don't run on a factory schedule anymore, and yet, so many workplaces still expect us to be on all day, every day, like machines. But people aren't machines. We need space to live in between the meetings.
I agree. And let's not forget that even remote work, which was supposed to be this freedom booster, has blurred the lines even more. Home used to be where we rested. Now it's also the office, the meeting room, the daycare, the cafeteria, all in one.
Right? And because we can work from anywhere, we somehow end up working everywhere. Let me ask you both. Have you ever hit a point where you realized, okay, this is too much?
Oh, absolutely. A couple years ago, I found myself responding to emails in the middle of the night, half asleep, but still replying. I was running on caffeine, adrenaline, and guilt. Eventually, my body just said no. I got sick, and it took that for me to stop and rethink.
Mine was more emotional. I was crying in the shower, and I couldn't even say why. I just felt empty, like I was giving everything to work, but had nothing left for myself or my family. That's when I knew something had to give.
Thank you both for being so honest. I think a lot of people listening will hear themselves in your stories. So, what changed? How did you start reclaiming your time and your peace?
Step 1. I gave myself permission to rest. It sounds simple, but for me, it was radical. I used to feel guilty for taking breaks, like I had to earn them. Now, I treat rest as part of the work, because it is.
For me, it started with boundaries. I used to say yes to everything, thinking it made me a team player. But all it did was make me exhausted and invisible. Now I protect my evenings. I don't check email after dinner. If it's urgent, it can wait till morning.
Yes, that's something I've been learning too. That no is a complete sentence. Let's talk about the role of culture. Do you think our society encourages imbalance?
Definitely. We glorify overwork. We praise the person who's first in and last out, not the one who gets their work done efficiently and then logs off to live their life. Hustle culture is addictive, but also unsustainable.
And social media makes it worse. You scroll and see people crushing it professionally and also somehow baking sourdough and training for marathons. It's a highlight reel, not real life. But we compare anyway, and that pressure adds up.
So true. Let's flip the script. What does healthy work-life balance actually look like in practice?
For me, it's about intentional choices. Saying, I'm going to work hard during these hours, and then I'm going to be fully present in my life after that. It's not about doing less, it's about doing it better and knowing when to pause.
It's also about creating systems that support the life you want. For example, I batch my meetings into 2 days a week. That way, I have focus days where I can think, not just react. That rhythm helps me stay grounded.
That's such a smart strategy. Do you think companies are catching up to this mindset?
Some are, especially startups and forward-thinking firms. You're seeing more mental health days, asynchronous schedules, even 4-day work weeks. But in many places, it's still very old school.
And to be honest, change starts with individuals. If we don't advocate for balance, no one will do it for us. We have to lead by example and protect our own well-being without apology.
Beautifully said. As we wrap up, what's one piece of advice you'd give to our listeners who are feeling overwhelmed right now?
Start small. Protect 1 hour a day just for you. No screens, no guilt, no multitasking. Just space to breathe. That hour might change your entire week.
And stop waiting for things to slow down. Life won't hand you balance. You have to build it. One boundary, one pause, one mindful moment at a time.
Powerful advice. Thank you both for such an honest, energizing conversation. I hope this episode sparks a shift for someone listening right now. And to you, dear listener, what does balance look like for you? Share your thoughts in the comments. Let's keep the conversation going. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with a friend who needs to hear it. This is the 5-Minute English Podcast, where English meets real life. Until next time, take care of your time and take care of you.